I could just start the interview going, ball, 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 ball.
That was actually, like, I've done press lines, and this is a relatively small one, but this was the most intense one I've ever done.
You just started giggling at one point.
It was very funny, actually, because I couldn't see anything. I just saw white, and I was just like, yep, my name. And I was like, am I on, like, some sort of hallucinogenic acid trip or something?
It's like, oh, my God, is Paul McCartney here? Because it was kind of a Beatles response.
Years are, like, coming back to me, all those things, those terrible things.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, because my ears are ringing after that, and I was standing a ways away. Speaking of, some of the fans spent the night on the sidewalk to make sure that they got good seats today. How does that make you feel?
It's actually my family. I told them to support. They came out.
They were extras.
They came out. They were all playing. I told them to make us look good. I don't know what to say about that. I don't advocate sidewalk sleeping.
Apparently people like the show. Have you heard this?
No. This is new to me. No, yeah, apparently we have some rabid fans. That's amazing. No, I can't believe why'd they sleep on a sidewalk? They have to get in line? Is that what it is?
It's not assigned seating, so they wanted to make sure that they're right up
seats?
front.
So, but they have guaranteed seats.
They have guaranteed seats, but they want to be close.
Sleeping is just to get a closer seat.
Right.
That is commitment right there. I don't even know what to say. That's a beautiful thing.
So your wife is now on the show,
right,
making out with Matt Davis. What's that about?
You have to put that out there. And
just in case you forgot about it, I just wanted to keep reminding you.
Get that out of my mind, Yeah, no, I don't. Matt Davis is a good friend of mine, so I feel like that makes it okay. It makes it a little better.
You guys weren't friends. Then the producers were really sticking it to you.
We were mortal enemies, and it would be a little different. You'd do it with a smile on his face.
Is it fun having her on the show and seeing her on set?
It's great. Yeah.
What can you tease that's coming up for Stefan? He's getting a little better.
He's going back to his goody two shoes thing, and I don't like that. So hopefully something will set him on the dark path again, because it's much preferable for me. I just have a lot more fun, So,
you're good at being bad too. I have
try,
to say.
I don't know. It's innate. So I don't know if that's what that says about me. But I think what they're trying to do is sort of they've built this relationship with Damon and Elena, and I think now they need to sort of bring it back to the root of Stefan and Elena, and I think in order to do that, they need to make Stefan a little more, acceptable by her standards. So I think that's sort of what they're doing, but I'm assuming it'll probably, switch back eventually, or at least I'm an optimist, so that's my hope.
Found out in the latest episode that he still loves Elena. That love's not going away. Did they rip your clothes off? My God, people, let him keep his clothes on. I wouldn't put it past him.
Took my clothes off whilst yelling my name.
Well, you got to make it worth the wait for the people who stayed on the sidewalk, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
So it seems like there might be a future for Stefan and Elena at this point.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's the story is sort of grounded in that relationship, and I think that there has to be hope for them. Otherwise, it kind of. I don't know. I don't think the series needs that sort of backdrop, of them potentially being together and getting torn apart. That's sort of like the key component, in my opinion. Or that's maybe just my biased opinion, because I like to think my storyline's more important than anyone else's, but maybe it's not.
Now, we know it's out there that there's going to be a flashback to the parents having an accident and going underwater, and they were casting the parents and asking them if they could scuba. So my question is, you're going to be there. Are you aware you might need to scuba?
I don't want to give too much away, but let's just say I went scuba dive training in Atlanta in a pool.
How was that?
I was like, I don't want to go deeper than 6 feet. It was actually kind of pathetic.
Excited about shooting underwater?
No.